We need money, Jono. The debt's burning us up.
Yeah, I don't know, Kev. Getting a job sounds like a bloody painful way to pay off these student loans.
True.
Hey, I've been thinking, maybe we can just react phenylacetone with, like, N-methylformamide, and then, hydrolyze it. Under acidic conditions, of course. Surely that's got to give us something worth something.
Good old Chem 3666. Beats PHYS2113, eh?
Yeah, but the stuff about love and grunge was pretty cool, I hear the dude that taught that, the one with the totes rad video setup, well, he's making off video. And maybe we'll be in it, and then we'll be like rock stars, eh? Hey, Kev.
Yeah, it's Jono.
It's almost footy season, and that means uni's going back soon, so maybe we should be, choosing subjects and stuff.
You gonna do that WAM booster on creative accounting?
Yeah, nah, thinking of pushing myself. I did that classical mechanics course last year, the one with a dude with the totes rad video setup. Well, he's given a course on quantum mechanics this term, and it sounds like it could be kind of fun.
Yeah, sounds a bit fringe.
Oh, don't know about that. I was watching on the telly the other day, this quantum computing stuff. Apparently it's like the next boom industry. Like Microsoft totes into it, and maybe once all this is done, I can get a job and I can make more money than the football players even, and then wouldn't have to live in this dump on welfare,
Must prosper, Jono, must prosper.
Jonathan, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to,
Yeah, we're trying to. Can you hear me, Professor?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
Yeah, it is, and I don't know how to remove it, eh? I've got my flatmate here, and he's trying to, but, well, I guess I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, let's go to the next student while you sort it out, and you can try again later.
Oh, never mind the marks. Oh man, Kev, I just did the projections. If Schrodinger catches me, it's 50% likely I'm going to be killed, eh?
Yeah, I think Jono's cactus somehow.
Hey Kev, check out my television setup, eh? I can now watch all my video lectures at once, and if I put them in 2 times the speed, I get them done in like 2 or 3 hours, and then it sort of totally leaves me ready to be sort of man of leisure, and I can spend all my time playing football and stuff, eh?
Sounds awesome, Jono.
Yeah, well, it's mostly boring stuff, right? The odd snippet of useful information here and there, but that quantum mechanics course is actually turning out to be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, the dude who teaches it, he used to have this YouTube channel where he used to do like physics demos 11 years ago or something. And he said he stopped doing it because, it kind of lost its edge and every man and his dog was putting that stuff up. But he reckons he wants to make a comeback now. He was saying, fair dinkum, he wants to do the craziest physics demonstration in human history.
What does he have in mind, Jono?
Well, he was calling for volunteers from the class to, take some special Doge coins or something and go up into space with them.
Doge? To the moon?
Well, I said that too, like, what, to the moon? And he was like, nah, to the moon's so 2019. I want to go somewhere out there, like Alpha Centauri. And I had to think about it. I thought, I'd put my hand up for that. It sounds fully sick, like fly around a galaxy, visit some planets, maybe get some punch on with some aliens, do the demo, come home again.
Sounds risky, Jono.
Oh, he assures me it's totally safe and says, definitely be back in time for exams. Sounds great. What could go wrong? Yeah, Houston, Schrodinger's cat here. I reckon we're good for the ride. You can just press the button whenever you're ready, mate.
Copy that, Schrodinger's cat. We are go for launch.
Signature's low.
T-minus 15, stand by for total count. 10, 9, 8,
Side booster ignition.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, Jono, you back? Been unexpected for a 9-light-year trip. How was it?
Pretty boring, eh, Kev? The lead up was definitely more interesting than the main event. The whole to and from Alpha Centauri thing was barely long enough to binge watch all the lectures in the course in the end.
Really? How's that work?
Well, it's a bit of a long story, actually. The dude who runs the course, well, his mates was some guy named Fox, whose mates was some guy named Ringo, who recently moved to Newtown, eh? Anyway, Ringo was telling us about this TARDIS that's supposedly hidden on a tiny island in Lake Burragram. You know, that huge lake in the Blue Mountains where all of Sydney's water comes from.
Like the time machine from Doctor Who?
Yeah, exactly, like Doctor Who. I didn't believe it at first, but we hiked for 5 days in, and sure enough, there it was. Before the hike, some Dogecoins changed hands on Silk Road to get us some totes special mineral called Cyton 7 or something. Anyway, after Adam put an imprint in the Bryode nebulizer and gave the control panel some percussive maintenance, I was good to go.
But wait, the rocket thing. Weren't you in that SpaceX launch?
Yeah, we staged the whole rocket thing, eh? We slung Elon some spare Doge to just add some extra footage to the Starlink launch for us. It was part of why it was the craziest physics demo in human history. Struth, 9 years in a tin can financed on a university budget? Yeah, I'd call that Falcon heavy too, mate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, true. So back in time for footy season after all.
Yeah, and exams. I reckon I'm on for a 99 HD, given I now have access to a TARDIS whenever I need one.
Hey, I'm really enjoying the new digs, Jono. Great pool. How'd you pull it off?
Well, you know that TARDIS, Kev? In addition to getting my 99 HD, making sure that footy season's tracking okay, I went and pulled off another mission for the professor in that quantum mechanics course I was telling you about.
What, you mean the one with the craziest demo in the world thing?
Yeah, but this time we wanted to do the world's most expensive demo. See if we could take things to like a whole new level.
So, what was the demo, Jono?
Well, we wanted to use a real working quantum computer and program it live via the internet.
Wait, but can't you do that already anyway?
You can, Jono, you can, but only because we set it up that way. So let me tell you how it went. We had a few spare Dogecoin left over from the Alpha Centauri thing. They're only worth 30 cents right now, but Elon and Snoop Doge, they weren't kidding about it going to the moon. We went 100 years into the future in the TARDIS, and the Doge, it's worth about $100 million a coin in 2121. So we took our Doge and we bought a quantum computer, brought it back, stripped it down, worked out some of the key IP for quantum computing, and we accelerated the process a bit, if you know what I mean.
What, so you built the first quantum computer?
Not exactly. Who needs fame when you can have money, right? It takes a lot of resources to get something like this off the ground anyway, especially for a kid from the wrong side of the tracks like me. Nah, what we did was go back to 1990, buy a bunch of shares in certain companies on the cheap, jump forward to 2000, and, well, let's just say we started delivering bits of the IP in unmarked envelopes to them in the mail. Bish bash bosh, cruise on back to 2021, take a look at our share portfolio, and well, everyone else's Dogecoins might be worth 30 cents, but with the rent on this palace, you can be pretty sure our Doge is worth a few orders of magnitude more than that, eh?
Stellar work, Jono. Well played.
Yeah, amen to that, Kev. And as a bonus, we're about to take home the record for the world's most expensive physics lecture demo, with some help from our friends at IBM. Not a bad outcome for a 6-unit a credit course, I must say. Who needs wham boosting when you can have this?
True, Jono. True. So, while we're waiting, you made all that money just on IBM, Jono?
Nah, of course not. It's just one part in a bigger puzzle. Gotta realise that we now know everything there is to know about quantum computing, having seen how it plays out 100 years from now. That includes what works and what doesn't, and most importantly, when.
Well, how does that help?
Well, we can set some people up to win and reap the rewards, as you saw, but we also know who's going to fail and fail bad. We can short those suckers in the stock market and make some sweet, sweet Doge on top.
Wow, so who do you reckon's going down, Jono?
A lot of them, but the most amusing? It's going to be Microsoft.
Microsoft?
Yep, good old Microsoft. Look, they've done nothing since MS-DOS and Windows 95, right? Clippy, Zune, Bing, all complete garbage. They even tried to tank the company with that all the executives on the stage dancing thing they did for the launch of Windows 95, yet somehow share price just keeps on rising.
Huh. And?
Well, we slipped them an envelope too, but this one had a crazy idea we like to call marijuana fermions.
Wait, you mean Majorana fermions? That particle that's its own antiparticle? The one invented by that Italian guy who vanished without a trace?
Yeah, that guy. And we know nothing about his disappearance either, by the way, all right? But, yeah, we sold them hard on this whole Majorana thing. Told them that they could make topologically protected qubits out of it. Told them that 2017 would be the year of topological braiding. That they're guaranteed to be on a rocket ship to quantum supremacy.
No way.
Yeah, they put it hook, line, and sinker. And the best bit, the experimental signature they're looking for, well, the types of devices they need to make can show something like that for a dozen other reasons. So working out what's real and what isn't, it's nearly impossible. The whole field, well, it's built on decades of single device results. Add some pressure to get outcomes, prestigious journal desperate for impact factor or two, pinch of confirmation bias, the sort of mistake that students in third year lab get warned about, and Bob's your uncle. Someone's going to be taking a big fall.
Wow, so radical, Jono. So you're short on Microsoft.
Am I short? Is the Pope Catholic? I'm way short, Kev. I'm going to be the Michael Burry of quantum computing. I love heavy metal, love playing the drums too. It's going to be so epic. Maybe I need to take some flying lessons. Learn to fly my new Gulfstream 6 around. Ideally somewhere scenic, without too much traffic. It'd be great.